There's going to come a time in your life when you are fresh eyes on a problem solving situation already in progress. And in that moment, you need to resist the urge to suggest the obvious solution. There's a toxic pattern of, say, walking into a situation like that and saying, hey guys, why don't we just? And that's problematic for two reasons. One, it's going to make everybody in the room hate you, or at the very least lower your social standing, because it carries an assumption that you're the smartest person in the room. And second, it's going to jack up the group dynamics of the situation because you're reopening the floor to a solution that's probably already been set aside for good reasons that may have been heavily litigated. So let's walk through both of those real quick. So the first problem is your social standing with the group, because if you, after 30 seconds consideration, can see a solution, unless you are like 10x smarter than everybody else in the room, they've all already seen it as well. Now, it might be that you're 10x smarter than everybody in the room, but it's pretty doubtful. So you should err on the side of caution and come at it with a different approach. Say, hey guys, can you bring me up to speed on why we've ruled out option X? At which point, everybody can let you know the good reasons that were discovered when option X was previously considered. But if you come in and say, why don't we just do option X? Then all that you have established is that you can see an obvious solution, but you can't see its obvious deficiencies. And you're going to waste everybody's time by opening the door to relitigating that. The reason that's so pernicious, issue two, the group dynamics, is in every human group, there's going to be somebody, let's call him Steve, that gets overly emotionally attached to a bad idea because they suggested it. So everybody's throwing out possible solutions to the problem. They throw out idea X. Everybody goes, well, you know, actually, it's got this problem, this problem, this problem, this problem. We should probably go another direction. And they're sitting over in the corner stewing because they wanted to do their idea because it's theirs, not because it has any particular merits. And if you walk in and say, hey guys, why don't we just do option X? Now you've thrown open the possibility of relitigating this. And Steve is going to want to run through all of his reasons for wanting to do option X all over again. And everybody else in the room is furious. So don't be that guy. When you walk in and say, just bring me up to speed on why we've excluded option X, you come in with the assumption that everybody in the room is just as smart as you, so they've noticed this, and if they're not doing it, they've noticed a problem, and the assumption that this is already settled, I don't want to reopen this. So when you introduce it that way, you're showing respect for the rest of the participants in the problem-solving scenario, and you're preventing Steve from wasting everybody's time on a bad solution. Hopefully that underlines the importance of approaching a group problem-solving scenario with humility. If you see an obvious solution, it's probably obvious to everybody else, unless you really are 10 times smarter than everybody else in the room. So bring it up just in case, but bring it up in a way that respects the fact that everybody else in the room is probably capable of seeing that and therefore have probably also seen a deficiency, which is why it's not currently being enacted. And in a way that doesn't open the door to relitigating it if it happens that somebody in the group is unfortunately irrationally attached to that solution despite its clear deficiencies. So that's just a quick PSA to avoid a common group problem-solving blunder. If you like the video, and if you want more, hit subscribe.